Welcome to the Schaefer Center on the campus of Southwestern Assemblies of God University here in Waxahachie, Texas. I am Adam Ferguson, joined by my broadcast partner, John Cookman. John, it's playoff time.
It is March Madness preview. I feel like the sickness is upon me. The March Madness, the virus is on us right now. It's tournament time.
We have a good one in store for you, but before we get into anything, we're going to throw it live courtside with our courtside reporter, Kristen Erb, who's catching up with Coach Delton Deal. Kristen, down to you.
Thanks, Adam. Coach Deal, how did you prepare your team for this game against Southwestern Christian, and what is your game plan to defeat them tonight?
The good thing about the conference tournament is you don't have to do a lot to get your guys up because everybody knows this is a win or you're done type of game. So really it's just mentally preparing them to focus and play as hard as they can and do what they've been doing all year long.
What's it going to take to ultimately come out on top in the conference tournament?
It's a really grind every single night, so it's just playing consistently, being the same every single day, coming out and just playing with all you have, giving glory to God.
Thanks, Coach Deal, and good luck tonight. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Deal. There you have it, John. This is going to be a good one between Southwestern Christian, the Eagles, taking on the home SAGU Lions.
It's going to be a barn burner tonight, Adam. And this game it's like one and done. So
exactly what he said.
If you lose, you might not play again, and that's the way you got to look at it. I did talk to Coach Deal this afternoon about maybe some future playoff hopes in the national tournament. He feels they have a chance. Even if they were to lose tonight, there's still a moderate chance, but a lot of good things or bad things would have to happen to other teams across the nation for the good thing to happen to him. So the way to really secure a good spot in the national tournament would be to get a win tonight.
And they have had an impressive season. If you're a Lions fan, you hope it continues tonight. Don't go anywhere. We're going to throw you live courtside for the opening prayer, national anthem, and the announcement of the starting lineups right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
And now the starting lineup for the Eagles. At guard, senior number 2, Sean Scott. At guard, senior number 4, Victor Diaz. At guard, senior number 15, Michael Williams. At forward, senior number 20, Jamari Gordon. And at center, senior number 21, Casey Cole. Head coach is John Mack. And now the starting lineup for your SAGU Lions. At guard, senior number 1, Desmond Metter. At guard, freshman number 3, Cameron Hill. At guard, sophomore number 11, Darren Sims. At forward, sophomore number 24, Lance Tipton. And at forward, freshman number 32, Jalen Patillo. Head coach is Delton Dill, assistant coach is Leonard Oaks, and graduate assistant coach is Emmanuel Adoy.
There you have it, the starting lineups between the Southwestern Christian Eagles and your SAGU Lions. The SAGU Lions starting lineup looks about exactly the same as it's been all season. Patello in the middle, Darren Sims, Cameron Hill, Desmond Metter, and Lance Tipton rounding out the starting 5 for your Lions.
If you don't know what is going on tonight and why we are playing this game, this is the first round of the SAGU Athletic Conference Tournament. And so it's a quarterfinals. And this is the number 4 team in the conference against the number 5 team.
The Eagles' first possession is going to be a three-pointer, no good, off the hands of Michael Williams. Southwestern Christian starting Sean Scott, Victor Diaz, Michael Williams, Jamari Gordon, and Casey Cole. The Lions, John, do own a winning record against the Eagles this season. Both matchups they have won. Not by a large margin.
Nope, not at all, and they were very close. This is a team that matches up with the Lions very, very closely. Same kind of speed structure, same tenacious defense. Not huge down low, but have good jumpers, good low post defenders, very fundamental. So kind of a mirror type matchup.
We have a quick whistle here. I think maybe it's a clock error, and what else is new? There you see the bracket for the SAGU Athletic Conference Tournament. Of course, all 4 of these games being played right now across the Texas-Oklahoma areas. And then, of course, the Final Four will be held in John Brown in Arkansas. And the Lions turn it over. Southwestern Christian ball. Now, John, in pregame, we were talking about how close Southwestern Christian has been all season long. They could be, statistically, they could be as high as a 2 or a 3 seed with their margin.
Yeah, if they could pull out some of these losses that they lost by only 1 point against, and really they came in to the Schaefer Center here just a month ago and posted a 20-point plus margin in with about 10 minutes left to go in the game on the Lions, and gave it away, these guys would have been hosting a home game tonight instead of making the road trip down to Waxahachie.
It's amazing how close Southwestern Christian has been in their games all season long. Jalen Patello for three. It's no good. It's going to be 5-3 for Southwestern Christian. Jamari Gordon answering the Cameron Hill three-point shot with one of his own, and there we're going to see Jalen Patello pick up a quick foul here. Not even 2 minutes into the game, and Patello's already got his first foul.
Yeah, he kind of set up on this a little bit late and had to lean to the right with his knee. Going to get called for that every time.
So the line is Sean Scott, the leading scorer for this Eagles team in the regular season. So look for him to play well tonight and maybe the offense to go through him. Also keep an eye on number 4, Victor Diaz. He can be a sneaky scorer, John. They tried to go through him the first possession, but he's sneaky good. He'll light up the scoreboard and you might not notice it.
Yep. He's one of those guys that do a lot of things on the floor.
Header. Kicks it out to Cameron Hill. He thought about it. He's going to drive. He loses it for a second off the foot of a defender. Hill fighting for it and then brought down by Diaz. There you talk about it, something that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Still a loose ball, but a timeout is going to be called by Southwestern Christian, and that's a big turnover. Cameron Hill looked like he was going to have a good look at the basket there, John.
Yeah, he did, and fortunate for Southwestern Christian that they didn't call the travel on this.
Or a kicked ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Look, you can see the scrum down there.
He did slide on the floor a bit when he got the initial possession. So that's what a couple of the Lions players on the bench wanted to call there, but not so, as it's going to be Southwestern Christian ball. And that's a couple turnovers here for the Lions to start this game. It sort of reminds you a little bit how they started the game when they played Southwestern Christian here just a couple weeks ago. Turnovers, and Southwestern Christian jumped out to a big lead.
Yep.
We'll see if the Lions can adjust here. It is early, still just 6-3. There's Diaz. Gets it to Scott. Scott's going to drive. Kicking it out. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Michael Williams hitting the three, making it a 9-3 ball game. Here is Darren Sims. He's driving now. Spins. Kicks it out to Metter. Metter thought about the three. He's going to drive. He's going to get he's going to get called for a travel, rather. He tried to split the defenders, but they just closed in on him and forced to travel.
Yep.
Drag of that second foot. Drew the call there. Now here come the Eagles. Diaz driving up and in.
Wow.
Victor Diaz.
Man, he got through a lot of defenders, and then Jalen Patello up in the air. I thought it was going to be a for sure block. Somehow got it around.
Cameron Hill, another three-pointer. He looks to get going early.
Well, they need someone to jump out to a quick start.
Here's Diaz driving again on Patello, up, no good. Patello with the rebound. That almost found the bottom of the net for Diaz. Again, just a little off. There's Hill driving to the basket. Tipped back out, Swearingen with it. He gets his first minutes of the game. Swearingen left-hand layup up and in. That was easy.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy. It probably wasn't as easy as it looked, but that is...
A little shove there at the end. Not sure how much selling there was on that shove from Swearingen.
Watch, he comes in and gets a body block. Boom. Yeah, not a whole lot to that.
No, absolutely not. So unforced turnover for Southwestern Christian. The Lions now down 3. Here is Swearingen bringing it up. Leaves it for Sims. Gonna drive, kick it out to Patello. He's looking for somewhere to go. They got time, 12 to shoot. Cameron Hill's gonna take a straight three. It's good, Cameron Hill 3 for 3 from 3 to start this game. 9 points for the Pitbulls. And then on the other end, down low, Trevor Mayon gets fouled and the bucket, and that's 2.
Trevor Mayon was a big factor for in getting that big lead the last time they came down to Waxahachie, and I look for him to do a lot of good things. He's has the senior leadership on the team. Comes off the bench, but is a huge contributor for this team.
That is the first foul on Swearingen as Mayon hits the free throw for the 3-point play. And the Lions find themselves down 14-11. Here's Sims. Gets it to Swearingen. Swearingen gonna pull up deep from 3. No good. Rebound, Desmond Metter. There's Cameron Hill. He's feeling it right now. Heat check, no good. Rebound brought in and up ahead. Here comes Darius Madkin. But a foul on the other end. It looks like on the rebound. Not sure if they signaled who it's going to be on yet, and I believe it's on Southwestern Christian. There you see it just sat on him. That was David Beasley. SAGU's going to keep possession here. You want to see the Lions taking this many threes to start the game? That's pretty much where their field goal attempts have come from exclusively so far in this game. In the first 5 minutes-ish has come from three-point land. You want to see that, John?
Absolutely. I was thinking that was a rhetorical question because, of course, you want to see that.
Cameron Hill for 3 again. He's going to Cameron Hill. 4 for 5 to start this game is Cameron Hill. 12 points now for the freshman. Ties it up at 14 apiece. Mayon along 2. That's good. Trevor Mayon just plays so well coming off the bench. Again, we've seen him the last 4, maybe 5 years. I think he redshirted a year. But Swearingen gets fouled. He's going to go to the line here for 2. He's just been such a good player for the Southwestern Christian squad.
Yep, and you see that Darren Sims and Josh Swearingen have like one thing in mind right now at this point in the season. Give me the ball and let me score. They take it to the rack every time. Just watch. Not a whole lot of decision making or like they've narrowed down all their choices and the only choice is I'm going to the rack.
I like it. Swearingen almost gets a steal. It's going to end up being a steal. Swearingen up ahead, driving hard, left-handed layup up and in. Josh Swearingen making it happen on defense. Gives the Lions the first lead of the night, 18-16. As Darian Davis and Remington Mitchell have both checked into the game for the first time. Here's Mayon driving. He's going to get called for a travel.
And it goes in on the spin. Unfortunately, they nabbed him for the violation.
There you're going to see it. He doesn't agree with the call. John, you tell me.
It's tough because he did pick up his dribble a little bit early. If he could have dribbled into that right foot step, then they may have given it. Let him go without the travel.
Swearingen gets the rebound, kicks it out. Cameron Hill, of course, why not? 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Mayon. Swearingen just kind of found that ball.
Yeah. Well, he just hustling.
Absolutely.
Just going after it.
That shot blocked by Remington Mitchell, who is one of the premier shot blockers in this country.
Definitely, and he did.
What a finish.
My
Cameron
goodness.
Hill. Cameron Hill finishing hard at the rack. He
got to get a timeout, baby.
He doesn't only shoot the 3, folks. He gets to the rim better than your average player, I would say.
Well, yeah, he's just so strong. His upper body strength is so strong. Look at this. And that was on Mayon.
Yep.
Wow. You got to be strong to go head-to-head with him.
Absolutely. So that's going to give the Lions a 20-16 lead. And now Southwestern Christian coming out of the timeout. They found themselves down here early in this game.
And you see their coach working them over just a little bit, letting them know you can't get far behind in this gym and expect to be able to come back because that's just not the Schaefer Center way.
Head coach John Mack, again, we talked about this last time they played, former head coach at Valley Forge Christian College when I went there, now University of Valley Forge. But John, you just saw the bracket. Let's talk a little bit about what's at stake here in the Sooner Athletic Conference. What happens if a team runs the table and wins out and wins this conference championship?
Well, it's a guaranteed auto bid to the national tournament when you win the tournament. Now, there's also an automatic bid given to the season champ, which is Texas Wesleyan University. So if they happen to win the tournament, then it goes to the team, the auto bid goes to the team that plays them, or it would play them in the championship game.
Darian Davis is going to pick up a quick foul here. That one on Austin Lobo. Can't quite sell out that much in the corner. Not a whole lot of room to go.
Josh Kashila checking in for the pit bull.
Cameron Hill gets a well-deserved break. 14 points here in the first half. Here's Lobo. He's going to drive baseline, kick it out. One more pass. They swing it around. Here's Lobo. Found his way open in the corner for three off the backboard. Not a good shot for Austin Lobo.
Pretty passing around the horn there, but
Swearingen mid-range jumper. That's no good. Rebound tipped by Mitchell. Swearingen brings it back in. Another shot. He's going to get fouled on the release.
It's just half ball will shoot for Josh Swearingen.
Swearingen going to go to the line here for two.
He's not interested in any kind of close game of any sorts. He's doing everything he can to put this team on his back and will them to a win, because he knows how important it is, and it would make life much more simple to get a win tonight and kind of assure yourself maybe an at-large bid, which would probably happen considering their ranking now, how many votes they're receiving, as well as how they finished in the conference.
Swearingen goes 2 of 2 from the line, making it a 6-point game, 22-16, as we are under 13 to play in the first half. The Lions with some good defense, clamping down here, 12 to shoot, and the steal by Darren Sims broke on it. Now up ahead, Sims kicks it to Kashila, thought about it, pumps, back to Sims. He pumps, now he's driving to the rack, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound brought in by Diaz.
And just like I had said earlier, Darren Sims and Swearingen, they have only one thing on their mind, and that's going to the basket.
Michael Williams gets it to Lobo. Lobo down low to Casey Cole. Finds the cutting teammate. Oh, around the entire basket. That was Sean Scott. You expect to make that kind of shot as their leading scorer.
It's a great cut and a great feed.
Kashila hits the three and the foul. A 4-point play potential coming up here for Josh Kashila. There you see it. We're going to get a good look at it there. Three-pointer up. Into the body, maybe a little selling.
And it's Oscar season, so you never know.
Josh Kashila.
Maybe he'll get a nomination.
Going to the line here for, again, the potential 4-point play.
And I love the way he holds the serious face, really selling out. No smile, no acknowledgement of, yeah, that's right.
Kashila misses the free throw. So the lead is going to remain single digits for the time being. Southwestern Christian, they turn the ball over again off the hands of Cole. Swearingen to Kashila. Kashila goes to the rack. No good. He's pretty good defense there on the fast break by Sean Scott. Up ahead, driving. He stops. Kicks it to Diaz. Blocked by Remington Mitchell. That's a tough task. Up ahead, here's Sims. Gets it to Kashila. Thought about it. Swearingen wants it. He's going to pull for three. It's no good, but Swearingen there for the rebound.
Gets his own rebound for the second time in about 5 trips.
Here's Kashila using the Davis screen. Leaves it for Mitchell. 15 to shoot. Darian Davis, the big man, taking the three. No good. Rebound by Victor Diaz. Now he's up ahead. Leaves it for Scott. Scott down low to Casey Cole. Cole up and in. Good move down low on the smaller Darren Sims. Long pass ahead. Here's Davis. Blocked by Austin Lobo down low. Blocks Darian Davis. Here's Diaz driving baseline. He's going to go up. fouled. It looks like they're going to get Remington Mitchell as Victor Diaz went hard into the paint.
And Remington Mitchell is ranked number 22 in the nation in block shots, but I can almost guarantee you over the last 10 games, he would be ranked number 1. He just found his stride about 10 to 12 games ago and just figured out his timing. And there's no doubt in my mind that he's been averaging 3 to 4 blocks a game, at least here at home.
And it doesn't hurt too bad that he's 6'9" with the wingspan of maybe a 7-footer.
Oh, yeah, at least 7 foot.
So Remington Mitchell has just been an absolute force down low.
Great rim protector this year.
The rim protector, that's what you like to say.
Yep.
Rim protector.
It's the rim effect. And, I got to talk to him a little bit this weekend. It was kind of fun. We've always acknowledged that he came to SAGU from Mansfield, and which is just down the road about 20 miles. And great school system down there, great history of producing good players. And but I did not know until this week he's actually from Virginia.
Originally?
Yeah, comes from the VB, the Virginia Beach area, which I am very familiar with and have played with a lot of talent around that area. Coming from the Raleigh, North Carolina area myself, there's a lot of great basketball and a lot of great high schools that produce big-time players.
I did not know that. Interesting. Both free throws good by Victor Diaz. Makes it a 5-point game. Now a little bit of a...
I'll give you a little tip later on in the broadcast about if you're trying to think about who you're going to put in your big dance brackets this year.
Here's Darian Davis, kicks it out to Mitchell. Cody Farmer's checked into the game, as well as Cameron Hill checking back in. Kashila driving, looking down low to get it to Mitchell, but a good recovery there by Mayon as he's able to cut that pass off. Diaz up ahead. Here's Fred Richardson the third. Mayon, three-pointer on the way. It's good.
Wow,
Michael
great
Williams.
hit.
Second three-point shot of the game for Williams.
That was crucial. Brings them within 2.
Here's Hill getting it to Mitchell. Mitchell down low. Left-handed hook shot, no good. Looking for contact, couldn't find it.
Coach Mack wanting a travel, and I think he had a good case.
And then the pass intended there for Richardson goes out of bounds.
He saw him up high when he got down and he got blocked out, so he just went with the last place that he saw him. And if you saw there on the replay, his man had moved down the wing side, that 3 side, and just not available to get that pass.
Jalen Patello checks back into the game. Josh Swearingen going hard to the rack. No good. Up ahead, here's Williams. Leaving it for the cutting man. Up, no good. He got it to Darius Madkins, but he couldn't finish. Here's Swearingen back on the other end, gets it to Farmer. Farmer's gonna hesitate, fake the pass, shoot the 3, no good. Mayon with the rebound. Farmer faked that pass, kind of found himself wide open. Mayon, the 2-pointer is good. Trevor Mayon with 7 points here in the first half. Cameron Hill with it now. Driving. Up amongst the trees, no good. Gets ripped away by Hill. Playing good defense, and Cameron Hill goes right back up with it and converts.
His upper body strength is just ridiculous.
You talk about the tenacity. That rebound was the Eagles, but in Cameron Hill's mind,
He's going to get a block call there.
But in Cameron Hill's mind, that rebound was, it may have well just been his with the tenacity he shows. Yep. You see ripped away from Richardson and then up and in for Cameron Hill, 17 points.
He made it look easy, but he was not in a really good position to get an easy putback there. And that requires a very soft touch with some left-handed English.
Correction, 16 points now for Hill. And with this free throw, Richardson can tie it up at 27 apiece, and he will do just that. And we have a new ball game, 27 apiece, between the Eagles and the Lions here in the first round of the Sooner Athletic Conference Tournament. Darren Sims to bring it up. He's going to go hard, leaving it for Patello. He gets it stripped away. Now up ahead, here's Richardson. Lost it for a second, but Williams with it now. Layup, no good. Patello had a hand on it, knocked away by Lobo. That's going to be Lions ball. You like sometimes you say maybe Cody Farmer can play a liability on defense, but there he did a good job of getting back a little bit of distraction.
Well, he caused the distraction for sure. And, I mean, any good smart player is going to run the floor, or you're not going to get out on the floor. The coach is not going to bring you off the bench if you're not willing to go try and create some distraction.
Darren Sims, there you talk about it, getting to the rack, taking the foul and the bucket.
I love it. He's setting himself up to be the heir apparent to the Josh Swearingen game. Doing a fine job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, Darren Sims put this team on his back on Saturday against Central Christian and brought them back single-handedly. It was an amazing feat.
Desmond Metter with the offensive rebound off the miss from Sims, and he's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the line here for 2. So a potential 4-point possession here for the Lions after that offensive rebound.
Desmond Metter, very good free throw shooter, probably one of the best on the team.
Metter's first free throw is good.
Thank you for making that good. Every time I say that.
It happens too many times to both of us. You say something good about a player and they immediately go do the opposite, but Metter this time making you look smart.
Yeah, and Desmond came in after he got done with his classes and worked out for a good long hour. And I mean working hard.
Steal by Sims. He's up ahead all alone. Throwing it. Oh, almost throwing it down. In and out. Darren Sims can't finish the dunk, but Josh Swearingen ahead. Finds Cameron Hill. Almost drops the pass, but he gets it to go up and in. The Lions now up 34-27. Hill, 19 points. Richardson driving on Patello. Offensive foul. It's going to go the Lions' way.
Little push with the forearm there.
Here you see Sims. That's not what you want to see. Cocks it back and
look
then
at this.
misses the dunk.
His mentor
Josh
steals the ball.
And then Cameron Hill somehow finds it, gets a layup up and in. Long pass ahead, and no one was there.
My.
I'm not sure that was going to find anyone.
What was that?
He was looking for Swearingen. And
on the back wall?
that's why the pass looked like it wasn't going to find anyone there.
Yeah.
Going to drive you nuts if you're a coach, but there it is. Josh Swearingen up ahead, fighting through contact. The foul is going to be on the floor, but he gets to go to the line here for a 1-and-1 opportunity regardless. And there you see it, John. The Lions do rank.
Now watch this. I think Swearingen gets away with a little bit here. And not really a foul. Kind of looked awkward, and I think the ref was chasing down the play. So here he creates a great steal, great defense, but he stops, and no contact made by the defensive player. That, if anything, Swearingen had a slight push off. That would have been a perfect no-call situation. Maybe a travel.
Swearingen hits the first. Now the Lions do come into play, ranking #1 in the nation in steals per game, and they've already got 9 here in the first half.
Southwestern Christian also ranks #10 in the nation.
2 like-minded teams.
Two great defensive teams that work so hard on the defensive end, but SAGU has just really mastered the art of the steal.
Good shot there by Fred Richardson III, making it 36-29.
I think you didn't get mine.
I missed the jump.
The art of the steal.
Ah, there you go. Josh Swearingen with a mid-range jumper for 2, answering back on the other end. Here's Victor Diaz, swings it around. Here's Madkins, driving on Patello. He's going to get fouled by Patello, and that will be Patello's second foul here only in the first half. Do you sit him yet, or do you wait till he picks up maybe that third if it comes quickly?
No, I don't think you want to wait at all for a third foul to come in the first half, especially with 6 minutes left.
First free throw from Madkins, no good.
Yeah,
and
great move here.
Lance Tipton coming into the game.
Absolutely. And Tipton needs a little bit of time, man. We need to get Tipton going. He's such a powerful scorer when he can get on. And he's just been in a little bit of a slump. But you need his high basketball IQ out there to be able to kind of assist the floor general.
And Tipton looked to get the bounce pass into Hill, and it ends up being a turnover. There you see Tipton driving, trying to get it down low to Hill, but then Cameron Hill is going to be called for the foul on the loose ball. He's going to check out of the game, and Josh Kashila will check in. Sean Scott to the line for two. First free throw is good. I'm sorry, to the line for 1-on-1. He misses the front end of that 1-on-1. So the Lions take over possession here. Lance Tipton thought about a deep three, kicks it out to Sims. Sims kicks it back out to Tipton, leaves it for Josh Swearingen. Extra pass, not going to pay off here. Now Scott up ahead. The Eagles are running. Euro step, right-handed layup up and in. Good move there by Scott. 7-point game, 38-31. Here's Sims, gets it to Kashila. He's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out, Tipton, back to Sims. He's going to take the three, no good. Desmond Metter followed, but he couldn't bring it down. Now here come the Eagles. He loses it. The Lions going to get another steal here.
Wow.
Tipton leaves it for Sims. That's a big turnover.
Huge turnover.
7-point game, 38-31. Darren Sims brings it up, gives it to Swearingen, back to Sims. Over to Tipton. He's going to take a long three. It's good. Lance Tipton, talk about trying to get him in the groove here on offense, and he starts it with his first points of the night.
That was coming straight from Coach Deal. I saw Coach just giving Lance earful, saying, shoot the ball, son. That's why I got you out there on the floor. And he's passed up 3 opportunities, and Lance said, okay, I got the green light. And that's what happens. You get that kind of confidence. You know your coach wants you to shoot, and then you fire up a net burner.
Going to the line, here's Fred Richardson III. That foul on Tipton. Coach Deal not happy with that call. Richardson hits the first free throw. Now checking in for the first time is Rimvyaz Zalekis for the Eagles, wearing number 44. Richardson misses the second. Metter with the rebound. Up ahead to Kashila. Swearingen in the corner. Goes behind the back, gathers, can't finish at the rim. Swearingen, though, rips it away. And then a jump ball. It's going to go the Lions' way.
That boy is ridiculous. He is absolutely ridiculous.
Does not quit.
He doesn't understand what that means. And then he just like, oh, I missed that. I've got to try again. Give me that ball.
So the Lions keep possession off the jump ball, but they end up with a turnover. Now up ahead, Richardson can't hit the layup. Zalekis with the rebound. He tries to hit a turnaround, no good. Scott tries to hit a turnaround. He gets it to fall. And the third chance there for Southwestern Christian finally gets it to fall, 41-34. Here's Metter, loses it, and then another steal up ahead. Here's Scott, has Diaz. He's going to take it himself. Misses the layup. Zalekis with it, throws it off the glass. That's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Eagles.
And Scott Swearingen gets away with a classic veteran move there. Just the slight nudge in the back.
Timeout by Coach Deal. He is not happy. The Lions.
If we could run that back, I want to show you something. This is veteran play. This is 4 years of playing basketball. Well, they queued it up right when it happened. So watch this. He comes down. Sean Scott is in front. Now watch this push. That doesn't look like much, but I promise you, that's why he missed the shot.
So timeout here by Coach Deal. He's not happy. The Lions on the last 2 possessions have given up 5 offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
2 possessions.
And just been sloppy with the ball. 2 or 3 turnovers, involuntary.
The Lions do hold.
Well, I should say voluntary. They just volunteered to give it up. They coughed it up with just not taking care of the ball. And it's going to be tough to win tournament basketball. And right now you got to just prepare your mind for as though you're playing the World Championship game. Every game from now on has got to be for the whole shebang. And you got to play with that in your heart and take care of the rock, make good things happen, good choices, and good things will happen. Normally, when you play like that, you'll come away with the win.
So it is going to be Eagles ball here. Fresh shot clock. Down low to Diaz. He gets shot off and blocked by Josh Swearingen. A little bit of a stare down there between Swearingen aimed at Diaz there.
Like it.
You see a little stare down from Swearingen.
He says, this is my house.
There's Scott. He's going to drive. Stops, gives it back out. Here's Richardson. They reset. Richardson's going to pull a 3. No good. Rebound. Josh Kashila up ahead. Brings it down in traffic. Kashila leaves it for Tipton. He's guarded by Zalekis. Better with it now. Back to Tipton. Down low to Kashila. Driving baseline. Good pass to Metter. Kicks it to Swearingen. The corner 3. Good, Josh Swearingen. What ball movement there by the Lions.
It was a great recognition by Metter that Swearingen's player was really leaning off to protect the drive from him, and he saw it instantly and gave it up.
And then Metter's going to get called for a block on the baseline. A little bit of a huddle here. Josh Swearingen pulls a couple players together.
And that's what you call senior leadership. Just make sure your teams, after a negative play like that, make sure your teams got their head on right out there. No need to use a timeout from Coach Deal.
And then before the ball can even be inbounded, an offensive foul assessed to Fred Richardson. Quick turnaround there. The Lions get the ball right back. And then a whistle. Not sure what the stoppage was there, but the Lions are going to bring it up here. Under 4 to play here in the first half. Sims with it. Sims finds Kashila. Kashila's going to drive, going hard at the basket, left-handed layup, up and in, and the foul. Josh Kashila had nowhere to go with it, so he decided to drive. And he hits that tough layup.
And he does it so well, very smooth. Woo. That probably needed to go the other way.
In the restricted area, though.
No, he's above it.
Is it the yellow line or the purple line?
It's the, in college basketball, it's the purple line.
Okay, then he was outside of it. Good, there you go. So Kashila makes the free throw.
The yellow line is the high school line.
Kashila does convert the three-point play. 3.5 left to play in the first half. 12-point lead for the Lions. Scott, easy offense there. Gets the pull-up, close-range jump shot to fall. Makes it a 10-point game. Lance Tipton with it. Gets it to Kashila. Kashila's going to take a 3. No good. Rebound by Diaz. Up ahead, here's Williams driving. Blocked by Darren Sims.
Darren Sims timed that perfectly.
If it's not Sims, it was going to be Remington Mitchell. He was on the second line of defense there.
Yep. They both read it. Yep.
Darren Sims with the block. 24 to shoot. Then a foul's going to be assessed on Swearingen. If you could see that from our angle, not sure. It looked like Diaz or rather David Beasley ran into his own player on the screen, and they got Swearingen with a foul. Here you see it, Swearingen. Maybe that's where they get it, but he ran into Mayon, and they called a foul.
That's interesting. Not enough there to really merit a foul.
But he misses the first end of the 1-and-1. Cody Farmer with it now. Kicks it out, turns it over, up ahead. Here's Williams. He's going to go all the way, layup up and in, easy, 46-38, single-digit lead now for the Lions. It's a bad turnover. That should be an easy pass from Farmer to Tipton.
Yeah.
Here's Farmer trying to make up with it for a three. No good. Kashila comes down with the offensive board. Kashila's going to think about driving baseline, kicks it back out to Tipton. Back out to Kashila. Corner three for Josh Kashila. Good! Josh Kashila takes the Tipton dime and makes it an 11-point game.
Kashila is such a hard worker. I saw him out here this afternoon after classes today, and he and Metter were working together. Just a lot of pressure practice. They were pressuring each other on those types of shots, just like that. Make sure there's a hand up, shooting over the hand, but keep your focus, and the practice is paying off.
Southwestern Christian finds themselves down 11. Here's Mayon backing down the taller Remington Mitchell. Williams. They kick it out back to Williams. They've got 5 to shoot. They got to get something off here. Diaz with it. He's going to drive. Mid-range jumper, no good. Hits nothing. That's going to be a shot clock violation. In the Lions playing very well right now. 11-point lead, less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Sims. These are for Kashila. Kashila's got 9 here in the first half. And almost turns it over. They get it to Tipton. What hustle there by Sims. Kashila driving. Layup up and in.
Oh, my goodness.
Kashila, what a turn of events there for the Lions. 51-38.
Shot. Just left it up there. I actually thought it was going to get swatted.
They kick it out. Thought about the three. Diaz is going to take a straightaway three. No good. Rebound brought down by Cody Farmer. Gets tipped away by Kashila. And the Lions slow it down just a little bit here. Kashila with it. Back to Sims. Back to Farmer. He's going to pull a long three. No good. Rebound brought in. David Beasley up ahead. Leaves it for Williams. Back to Beasley. 1 minute left in the first half, and the Lions are up big. Williams down low to Mayon. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line here for 2. I think they're going to get Tipton on that foul.
That was a good pass. A little bit sharp there. If he would have left it with just a little less velocity on it, man could have gotten into it and gone up stronger.
And Mayon misses the first. That was Tipton's second foul. He's going to sit the rest of this first half as Darian Davis comes back into the game, as well as Desmond Metter. Mayon, second free throw. This one is no good. High off the glass, but a foul is going to go against Southwestern Christian and Victor Diaz as he picks up his first foul. And John, this ball almost went back in off the tip. Rattled around the rim. That was almost a mistake for the Lions, but Metter's going to go to the line here for 2. Metters, first free throw, good. Making it 52-38. Metters, second free throw up, and it's good. Desmond Metter, 4 for 4 on the day from the free throw line. All 4 of his points coming from that charity stripe. Beasley, good move down low, up and in.
Wow.
David Beasley driving hard right at Remington Mitchell.
They really needed that. They'd been kind of stuck for a little while.
Kashila in the drive. Get it down low to Mitchell. What a pass. Remington Mitchell with the left hand.
He's just gotten so good, so confident. It's good to see him turn it on.
15-point game, 55-40. The Lions lead, and it looks like Southwestern Christian can hold it for the last shot. Not a huge difference in shot clock and game clock. Here's Beasley. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Kashila fighting for the rebound. Williams has it. He can't hit the mid-range. Kashila brings it down, and that should end the first half, and it will. The Lions head into halftime with a huge lead, 55-40 over the Southwestern Christian Eagles, who have played the Lions so tough all season long. But the Lions in the first half have just been so good offensively and defensively. We're going to go down and see maybe a little bit of the success and the game plan from the mind of assistant coach Leonard Epps, who is with our courtside reporter Kristen Urban. Kristen, down to you.
Thanks, Adam. Coach Epps, SAGU dominated this first half. What's it ultimately going to take to come out with a win tonight and advance to the second round of the conference tournament?
We definitely got to come out with a better start than we did the first half. We got off to a slow start, but we started to pick it up towards the end. So,
what's your message going into the locker room?
It's college basketball, and I know we're about a day away, but it's March is coming, March Madness. So you got to play all 40 minutes.
Thanks for your time, Coach Epps. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Epps. Coach Epps always so well spoken, but you got to think that the Lions need to keep that foot on the gas here in the second half. We will see how both teams will adjust as the second half comes your way right here, nowhere else but the SAGU Sports Network.